Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be all about drugstore lip products. Most of these are under $10. All of my favorites. I got everything right here: lip liners, lipsticks, and glosses. So let's start with liners first. I have this liner on today. It is Rimmel East End Snob. I've been buying this since it came out, so it's been a long time favorite of mine. Not only is the formula excellent, I have different colors. I just love this color. It is the perfect pink lip liner. It doesn't budge. It goes on so smooth. The liner is retractable. It's like $5, but it is kind of hard to find. Like, I can always find it at, I want to say like Rite Aid or CVS. I will link everything down below, like exactly where you can easily find it. And I will put prices up on the screen too. I just keep going back to this. It's always something that I repurchase. So if you like a good pink lip liner and you like retractable, you will love this. It doesn't bleed. I feel like it plays nice. You're able to layer other products over it. Next up are the Milani retractables. My first favorite that I've loved for probably like the past 4 years now. It is my favorite pink nude lip liner from the drugstore. It's pulling more of like a nude on camera, but it is more of like a pink undertone, like a pink peachy undertone. Just the perfect nude. This is called Most Natural. It doesn't matter high end, low end. It is definitely one of my absolute favorites. It's not gonna bleed. You can layer over it. It just works really nice. And what's great about the retractable liners, you can put them on and just throw like a clear gloss over it. And it just looks so nice. Completely covers your lips and it is completely opaque. Another favorite from Milani is a darker brown, and it is the shade Saucy Toffee. So it's more of like a deeper brown color. And I like to kind of pat this down and then I'll layer like a really pretty champagne gloss over it, and it just looks so nice. I do like the formula a little bit better on the Milani Easyliner. I feel like it's a little bit more creamy, but there's only 2 colors in this one. So the Understatement liner is definitely a must-have if you're looking for drugstore liners to add to your collection. Next up, this is probably my favorite like everyday neutral liner, and it is the Wet n Wild liner in the shade Bare to Comment. It is a gel lip liner. It's extremely creamy. It's more like a rosy pink. I would say it's definitely my favorite to wear every day if I want to define my lips and then throw on like a little chapstick or a little clear gloss over it. It's that perfect your lips but better shade for me. Next up are the Nyx. These are lip pencil, what are they called specifically? I guess they're just the original Nyx lip pencils, because I know that they have other ones, but these are the pencil ones. My favorite shade is the shade Peekaboo. It's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I would say for sure, like a little bit different, but the formulas are almost identical in my opinion. And then I also love the shade Nude Pink. The darker one is the Peekaboo, and then the lighter one is that nude pink shade. I just feel like I go through these so quick. I go through them a lot faster than the retractable pencils. But if you are looking for something that's similar to the Charlotte Tilbury formula, you don't want to spend all that money, definitely find the color that matches closest to the shade that you like. You can just search the internet and there are dupes everywhere, but these 2 shades are always a repurchase for me. So moving on to lipsticks. So we have the Milani. These are the Color Fetish matte lipsticks. They were all the rage. I feel like, was it over the summer? I feel like they were all sold out. It was like crazy to be able to get your hands on them. So they are very pigmented. Like one swipe is gonna cover your lips. It's a very creamy formula, but it is a velvet matte is I think how it's described. It's how I would describe it. Long lasting, just like a very rich pigment. My favorite colors are the shade Passion, Peony, Tease, and Secret. So here are the up close swatches. We have Passion, Tease, then we have Peony, and Secret. Maybelline's lipsticks are so good. I just feel like they do lip products so well. But one thing that's frustrating is I feel like things get discontinued and then you're like, why can I not find that? I don't think that these 2 are, I double checked. So the one in Baddest Beige, which is a lipstick shine. It's a very shiny lip, perfect pinky color. I love to pair it with the Milani Most Natural and just put it over top. It just looks so nice. Then the shade Nude Lust, which is probably one of my all-time favorite nudes. Like a satin formula, just so stunning. I prefer to pair these lipsticks with like a deeper taupey brown shade. Next up, a favorite from Covergirl, and it is in the shade Sienna. It is a cream lipstick. I really like a cream lipstick. This color is very similar, again, to the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. It is just a beautiful everyday shade. So comfortable and pretty. It's almost like a muted raisin color. I feel like the formula is so similar to Milani's. This is in the shade Nude Cream. This is one of my all-time favorite nude lipsticks. It's a little bit more budge proof. So here is the Milani Nude Cream underneath it. Beautiful pinky peach lipstick. The only thing that you might not like about this, and I've said it before, is the scent is a little bit fruity. So if you're like sensitive to scents and you don't like any scents, that might be the only thing that you dislike. That doesn't bother me. It's not like you put it on and it's gonna last all day. It goes away. So next up, I have a few different shades, but one of my favorites I actually have on today, and I have it on top of East End Snob, and then I put a little bit of the Milani Keep It Full Gloss, which I'll share here in a minute, on top. And this is the Maybelline Vinyl Superstay Vinyl Ink. This is a part of their original launch in the shade Cheeky. It's like that perfect purpley fuchsia nude shade. It actually replaced one of my favorites from L'Oreal, like the lip paints that they had discontinued. The finish of it is similar. However, this is when you first put it on, it is sticky. Like you're gonna put it on and it's gonna be like, okay. And then 10 seconds later, it's gonna feel very sticky. But once it dries down, it's so much more bearable. You'll love it. And it's completely transfer proof, like if you were to kiss your hand, but when I'm drinking my coffee mug, you can see like a little bit of it. The only thing I will say is that the more you do wear it and the more the day goes on, although the color stays, the sheen and like the glossiness of it does kind of go away a little bit, but I always like to pop a gloss on over top. They have so many beautiful shades to choose from. So this is more of like a hybrid lipstick gloss. So for glosses, it's pretty much the same for drugstore glosses that are always go-tos. First up is a favorite for a long time, a very well-known, very popular gloss for a good reason, because the formula does make your lips feel like butter and it is so glossy, hence the name Butter Gloss, but the smell is fantastic. It's just addicting. So I have a bunch of different shades, and over Christmas, I think it was like they'll sell like a whole kit of them. They had the one kit that came with the NYX lip liners that I love, paired with the Butter Gloss. I got a couple of them, gave them out as gifts, a really big hit. So some of my favorite shades are Angel Food Cake, Tiramisu, Fortune Cookie. I like this red one a lot. It's called Cherry Pie. Like if I'm wearing a red lip liner, I'll just pop this over top. And then the shade Eclair. So I'll do swatches for a few of them so you can see. They have so many different shades to choose from. Definitely a shade for everyone. You will be addicted once you try these. So these are just some of the shades right here. The pink shade is Eclair. Then we have the Cherry Pie shade. Next up we have Tiramisu. And then lastly, Angel Food Cake. These pair perfectly on top of any lipstick if you just want like a little sheen or just a little bit more moisturization going on, or you can wear them alone. Next up, we have the Revlon. These are the Ultra HD Vinyl Lip Polishes. My two favorite colors are Act Natural and then Birthday Suit. So the formula is very creamy and kind of heavy. So this is that gorgeous pinky peach shade called Act Natural. And then we have Birthday Suit, which is that perfect purpley pink shade. They have a bit of a scent. It's like a fruity kind of scent. It doesn't bother me again, but I'm not super sensitive to scents. But they just make your lips look just so slick. Like, you know, those shiny leather pants, like that vinyl liquid, like a catsuit, like a shiny catsuit. I love wearing the Act Natural like in the summer and the fall. It goes so nice if you do like a peachy or like a bronzy eye. And then I go for Birthday Suit more for like my everyday shade. They last very long. The formula is just much thicker than typical gloss. It's It's like a melted lipstick with a gloss in it in one. That's how I would describe it. So my next two are plumping lip glosses, which are my absolute favorites that I've tried from the drugstore. We have the Milani Lifter Gloss, which is probably my favorite out of these two. So I have several shades. My favorite shades are this gorgeous shade Reef, which is like a perfect pinky coral shade. And then I love the shade Stone, which is more like a muted down brown shade. I love the shade Ice, and it's like a very baby, almost clear, but has a little bit, you can see I used like all of it. But it has like a tiny bit of pink to it, and it's just like the perfect lip topper. So these are the three shades here. So at the top here is Reef, then there's Stone, and then the bottom one is Ice. They have so many different shades of this. They have like a chrome line. They have like all like bronzy shades. So you will find something that you like, and I guarantee you, you're gonna put it on and you're gonna be like, wow, this is one of the best lip glosses I've ever tried. Very similar to like the Fenty Gloss Bomb. If you like that, you will really like this. You just put it on. It's instant hydration for your lips. It makes your lips look fuller. It's gonna fill in any lip lines. It's gonna make your lips look younger. And it just feels like so expensive on your lips. It's not really super tingly or anything like that, I don't find. And it does have this weird smell. It's almost like a vanilla bourbon. Like it definitely almost smells like there's like a liquor in it. Like a liqueur smell. I don't know, maybe it's just my nose. My next favorite gloss. Now these are more of like a tingly plumping gloss. So similar to what you would get with like the Buxom. So it's gonna be like a minty tingly feel. And they are the Milani Keep It Full Lip Plumpers. My most worn shades are probably Champagne. And then also the one that I put on today on top of the Maybelline vinyl, and that is a Sparkling Pink. So I'll give the three of these a swatch here so you can see. What's nice is the applicator on both of these lip plumpers, the Maybelline one and the Milani one, are nice and large. Like I like a nice large applicator. That came out awkward. So we have the shade Champagne. We have Sparkling Pink here in the middle. And then on the bottom here, we have Natural Luster. So those are all my current favorite drugstore lip products. Most, again, under $10. I've linked them all down below. I will include another video that you might enjoy. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.